I'm going to do this division problem, and what I have to help me is a multiplication table. So since I'm working in base 4, I have that multiplication base 4 table up at the top. So if you remember how a multiplication table works, basically if I want to take 2 and take it times, say, 3, I go across the row for 2 and down the column for 3, and I see that that product is 1, 2. Now, that's probably confusing, but remember we're in base 4. 2 times 3 is the number 6, which is 1, 4, and 2 more. Okay, so that's where that table came from. That's basic multiplication base 4. Now down here, I'm going to do my division by referring to that table. First, I want to see how many times does 3, my divisor, go into 3, the first digit of my dividend. Sorry. 3 goes into 3 once. I can see that if I look at the table above, but you know that already. 3 goes into 3 one time. I put the 3 down here and subtract. That gives me 0. Now I bring down this 2, and I'm asking myself, how many times does 3 go into 2? Again, you could look at the table to see, but you know it doesn't go in. It's going to be 0 times. Okay, so 0 times 3 is 0. Subtract. I still have 2. I'm going to bring down this 3. Now's where the table's really going to help us out. I know I'm trying to take 3 into 23, but remember that's not really 23. It's 2, 3, base 4. Okay, so let's look at the table. How many times does 3 go into 2, 3? Well, this is the biggest one that fits, 2, 1, so I'm going to put it in there 3 times. And 3 times 3 is 2, 1, which we saw from the table. Subtracting leaves me with 2, so I'm going to have a remainder of 2. So when I divide 3, 2, 3, base 4, by 3 base 4, my answer is 103, remainder 2, just by doing long division the way I normally do, but whenever I need to look up how many times is this going to that, I can use my multiplication table that I have provided.